Well, I guess the first initial snowmaking at Killington was on Snowshed, and it was in 1963. And then it looks like they expanded to Snowden, and then the peak in the 70s. I'm Dave Lacombe, and I'm the snow surface manager at Killington Pico Ski Resort. I started in November of 1977, and snowmaking was pretty rough and crude. We had to kind of create our stuff ourselves. The snow guns were made out of pipe fittings. There was some old black rubber hose that fed the air and the water, and snow guns were made out of a pipe fitting that had a fan nozzle on it, and it was pretty rough. When you were interviewed to come to work, they'd just tell you to dress warm. So you'd wear whatever boots you had, pants, a jacket, a ski hat, and your ski gloves. And there was no PPE or any hearing protection or any kind of protection. The 80s and 90s were just booming with expansion here. Every year it seemed like we were doing something major. At that time, we were doing a lot of big pipe projects up from Snowshed up over the top of Sky Peak to Bear, and we had a helicopter and we'd fly the pipe in huge pipe piles and put them on the hill, and then we would work off those pipe piles at the time. Bear Mountain was really steep. I remember riding a snowmobile from here to the top of Bear before it was cut, and you just at the top of the mountain then get down to the bottom and see where the base of it was going to be. It was kind of like a meadow-like area at the base of Bear. And then, you know, the next year we started cutting trails and installing the pipeline. Everybody had their own jobs, running an excavator, working with a bulldozer, running a welding crew, flying pipe. It was a lot of fun because, you know, again, you know, it was just doing the best we could. You know, we did our own drilling and blasting. We did our own welding of pipe, you know, for the most part, and all the equipment operations. So it was all done in-house for the most part. But to be a snowmaker, I think it definitely takes a special kind of person, you know. Understand there's going to be really nice days, and then there's going to be really miserable days. When you're working nights and in the morning you see the sunrise or you see the sunset, you know, you never lose appreciation for that kind of experience, you know. Just being outdoors, the freedom of the job. You know, working with somebody closely is really team-oriented. Probably the most team-oriented thing I've ever done in my life is having a crew of guys that you can go out on the mountain and work with, and everybody get along and enjoy it, and, you know, just really enjoy the job.